actually recording it. Now they will see what happened to you this game. Mine is because, yo, my joint take, my sister said it would take like 5-6 hours. It's like 21 gigs. I paused it while we was playing, so, you know what I'm saying, the message, so I ain't must have connected. You all black? Yeah, I feel like I play Warzone more with like more people. You feel me, like? But I feel like singles don't be that fun, bro. I mean, well. Yeah, that's what I meant, like the solo joint. The solo joint don't be that fun to me though. Yeah, that's how I be feeling. Then that shit, yo, you be mad when you get down to like top 5 and shit. You be hurt. You get all the way to top 5 and lose. You be like, alright, I'm ready to do you dirty. So
the NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I wasn't even running on my plays because we was already up. But I got something else to take.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson forced out to his left. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to the right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both, because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. This is Ingram. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go play action now. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter Cook, who sends it away.
Give me some momentum.
The Bucs take over first down.
All right, let's take their own 20-yard line. Y'all know we did something last time. Y'all know what we did last time. We can come out, we do it again, man. We got to do it again.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
I don't think so. I don't like that look. Can he? No, he can't do that. All right. Switch it back. Let's go back.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Earl Thomas in on the stop. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Good job.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
What's he doing? Shit.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
I was trying to kill him, bro. I said, well, they let Hollywood scoop it. Go get him, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. We're scoreless after 1. They'll go with Hill here on first down. Room here to run. Past the 20. A big play that time for the Ravens. 42 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jameis to throw it. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. With it is Brown. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Running right, this is Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 29 yards, as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I would not. I refuse. To go out like that. I can't let nobody little ball out. Hey.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, get up. Yeah.
Winston. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought I had something. Damn, I thought I had something.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Winston. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
He liked that today.
Now Jackson on first down, being chased out left, and incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
That was a good pick, though.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, I respect it.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First down, Baltimore. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. Check, 45 to Mike. Check it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
I ain't believing
the throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down and leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
It did, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Now it's Jackson. The ball kicked in the air, intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Matt Judon. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Winston looking downfield for Godwin. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Well, he's going to go for it all. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson now. Got a man. It's Brown. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
That's why I had to make sure I tackled you right there, BG, because you on that. You got all these guys right there. 54. I got him. Shoot.
He can run for it, and he will. he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. The catch made by Miller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Winston. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Let's go, Mike.
Mike Evans, 40 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You be like, now I'm ready to pick this shit. That's how they be catching them motherfuckers.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Ingram again. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker. Buying
time to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Let's go, baby.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. It's caught by Roberts. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Winston. He completes it to Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Oh, yeah, Lamar going to be really... Like, Lamar, a cheat code on head, but, bruh, on that next one, oh, my goodness, especially on that PS5, oh, my goodness. That's going to be a problem. Yeah, I ain't even going to want to play them. You play me with the Ravens on that, I ain't playing you, bro. You might as well just pick another team.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had that 14-0 lead, but that has evaporated as they go to work here first. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. William Golston. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And whatever adjustments they made at intermission, they're working, because the first half they didn't look so hot. Now they seem to be clicking.
And you know me really well, partner. A lot of the time I like to downplay the idea of adjustments. Maybe it's just...
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the thing that be making mad, bro. Like, some of them plays you got on me, and some of them, bro.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, he dumps it down to Ingram. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, big loss here as he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
They're taken right at the 35. So possession goes over here on the play, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
I'm thinking that I'm in my stadium. I'm supposed to get all the calls.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston now. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Easy. 57's the mic. Rock 57.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.